Comfort is something that everyone kind of look for when they're doing something. A lot of people like to be comfortable when they're doing certain things, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if I'm playing basketball and someone's guarding me very tightly and I can't really move or whatever, I'm uncomfortable. And a lot of people will usually give up in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times when you're uncomfortable, you kind of just give up, or you're just like very shocked and scared of what's going to happen if you mess up because you're in an uncomfortable situation. But what a lot of people don't know is that's what's going to make you comfortable being in uncomfortable situations, because you're going to be so used to it that it's going to feel regular to you, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's kind of like if you were to usually, let's say you're all the time, you know what I'm saying, you driving with both hands on the wheel, and then, you try using one hand. It feels uncomfortable at first, or it's just kind of like second nature instead of first nature. Your first nature is like both hands on the wheel. If that's how you always drive, and then you're just trying to find another way because maybe both your arms are getting tired, you might want to switch, switch from the first hand on your right or your left hand, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, it's all about trying new things. Now, there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't really like to try. That's cool, Yeah, trying certain things that are new may not be for everybody. But if you truly want something, you won't give up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep going. That's the main objective, is to keep going and never give up. You know what I'm saying? To push through uncomfortable times. Because a lot of people in the world that are successful were once always uncomfortable. They didn't feel like they could settle down for a second and take a deep breath and you know what I'm saying, get that calm nerve because of the uncomfortable situations that they were in. They had to just keep going and move forward. Live comfortable later, be uncomfortable now. So it's kind of like always stay prepared in a way, you know? Being put in uncomfortable situations will only make you better, but it will give you a more advantage over other people in a lot of other ways, because there's going to be times where people are going to need you for something because they're uncomfortable with doing a certain objective that they're trying to complete. But you have more knowledge in that situation because you've mastered your comfortability. You know what I'm saying? That it's a lot of things are more comfortable to you. It's kind of like a first nature. You know what I'm saying? Compared to a lot of people. And when you break it down, the more you sit there and take your time and understand things and accept your losses that you get from being in uncomfortable situations, instead of just shutting down, you'll see that you have to be uncomfortable a lot of the times in order to move on. And a lot of people won't really understand that because they don't, they're never uncomfortable, you know? But a lot of people kind of I want to say, like, live to be in comfortable situations. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they grow up. It's just always in comfortability. But in order to be successful in life, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations that requires you to be successful. You have to get out of your comfort zone in certain situations in order to grow and become the better person that you're desiring to be. And a lot of people don't really like, you know what I'm saying, listening and trying to understand that. But the more you continue to grow and develop, you'll realize that a lot of the uncomfortable situations that were uncomfortable for you are now your comfort, because you've been put in those situations so long, and it's easy for you to understand now. But, I just wanted to have a little breakdown about comfort, because that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And you might hear it in my voice or not, but appreciate y'all. Stay tuned.